Hello friends, today I'm going to show you how to set up Plex Media Server on your laptop or desktop computer. Plex Media Server is a software that will enable you to stream media stored in your computer to any smart TV, smartphone, or another computer within your home network. Essentially, it's like having your own mini Netflix at home that will enable you to manage the type of content that is being consumed in your house. Before we proceed, if you enjoy such tech tips, please consider liking the video and subscribing to support the channel. For this setup to work, we will need 4 basic things. The first thing you need is a desktop or laptop computer running Windows or Mac OS, where we will install the Plex Media Server software. This is also where all your movies, series, and music files will be stored. The second requirement is a home Wi-Fi network which will facilitate wireless streaming of content from the server computer. Note that the Wi-Fi network should have internet access at least for the initial setup. Later on, Plex can be configured to work offline. We will also need a client device such as a smart TV, preferably running Android or Apple TV, a smartphone, or another computer through which we are going to stream our media. Finally, we will also need a working email which will be used to create a Plex account. Having met all 4 requirements, the first step in creating our Plex library is organizing our media. As you can see here, our media files are currently unorganized, with movies, music, documentaries, and TV series all mixed together in a single folder. To keep things structured, we need to sort them into their respective categories. Therefore, we'll create 4 folders corresponding to the aforementioned categories and sort our media accordingly. After sorting our media, the next step is downloading and installing Plex Media Server. To do that, open your browser and Google Plex Media Server download. The first website suggestion will likely be the download center of the official Plex website, plex.tv. Navigate to the download section and you will notice that the Plex website will automatically detect your operating system and recommend the appropriate file as you see here. Clicking on the link will initiate the download. After downloading, proceed to install using the default settings. Once the installation is complete, search for Plex Media Server in your applications. It will automatically open a tab in your default browser because the Plex server is configured on a web interface. Proceed to create an account using your email. You will then be redirected to a sign-in window that will ask you to sign in to the Plex account you just created. Signing in will bring us to the next step of this tutorial, which is setting up our Plex library. And here is an official summary of how Plex works. Click on Got It to proceed to the next window of setting our library. We are going to give our server a familiar name. However, you can choose to go with the default suggestion if there are no other Plex servers in your network. Remember the media folders we created at the start of the video? In this step, we'll link those folders to our Plex server. Our first library type will be movies, but you can create them in any order. Under the Add Folders tab, be sure to link the movies folder you created earlier. In the same manner, add libraries for documentaries, TV shows, and music, linking them with the corresponding folders. Click on Next to proceed to the next window and select Done to complete the server setup. Plex will suggest several items to pin to your main screen. However, since we are only focused on our own media, I prefer to uncheck all options except for the folders I created. And just like that, our Plex library is now set up. The final step is to download the Plex app on our client devices to start streaming. Plex Player is available on Android, iOS, Windows, Mac OS, PlayStation, and many other platforms. In my case, I'll be downloading it from the Play Store. Make sure your client device, be it TV, smartphone, or any other device you intend to stream with, is connected to the same network as the server computer where you install Plex Media Server. Then open the downloaded Plex app and sign in to the account you created. After signing in to the client app for the first time, you will see a list of Plex servers in your network. In my case, I have two, the pre-existing one and the one I created for the purpose of this video. Again, I will uncheck the Plex suggestions and only leave my media folders checked. As you can see, all the media on our server computer are well organized and easily accessible on the client device. Plex automatically retrieves album art and relevant media details from the internet, presenting them in an appealing way onto your streaming device. Keep in mind that these files are not streamed over the internet, but directly from our computer within the same network, so no internet bandwidth is used for streaming. From this clip, you'll note that on the tablet and the smartphone, a pop-up dialog to activate Plex for mobile appears each time when initiating media playback. This pop-up can be ignored by selecting Not Now instead of Activate. Otherwise, Plex charges $5 or 700 Kenya shillings to fully activate the mobile app. Notably, Plex for TV does not have the same limitation. It directly plays the media as expected. In order to link Plex for TV with your Plex server, you need to open plex.tv/link to key in the first-time code displayed on the TV. After logging in, setup on the TV is similar to that of the mobile devices. So, my friends, that's the simplest way to install and set up Plex in your home. Alternative apps similar to Plex include Jellyfin and MB. Personally, I prefer and regularly use MB. Let me know in the comments how you enjoy your local media. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Cheers!